Hi folks, Catriona here, and I just thought I would do a wee video of just outside Stirling Castle since we're here on a tour. My guests are currently inside exploring. I've just done our history talk I do every time we're here, and it's a wee bit chilly today, and funny enough we have the Visit Scotland coup morag. Let me just see if I can show you it. There we go. Morag the coup. Hashtag. It's quite funny how quickly it thingies, but anyway. People have just come out and they're all getting their leaflets. Anyway, I was at a Visit Scotland do 2 days ago for the year of Coast and Waters. Nothing, it's just that cow comes out, it comes out every, you spot it all over the country actually. Today it just happens to be here. There you go, and it's just like an information port for Visit Scotland, which are our tour board, and it's the coup van. So if you ever see it, like hashtag coup van, I'm just gonna come and see. And this is the year of 2020. Got a French group. Here we go. And there's the wee Scotland is now. Hold on, let me see if I can turn it. Can I do your wee Scotland is now thing?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I'm actually doing a live video.
Oh, I was going to say, do you want me to take a picture?
No, I just want to show where we are.
I've got that one, if that one's easier, it's up to you.
Aye, please that one. Because I was at
just put it there because it's stops it blowing away.
Oh, good, okay. There we go. This is Scotland is now, hashtag. And then this one I'm actually quite involved in, the year of Coast and Waters.
Lovely.
If I can get that, I'll be hashtagging that as well. So here is for next year 2020, it's the year of Coast and Waters, so we're going to be doing quite a few things. I was up seeing Visit Scotland about it the other afternoon in Glasgow, so there you go. So I'll hashtag that later on. Thank you.
You're welcome. So what are you doing for Coast and Waters?
It's a secret. It's a secret. No, it's we're doing with Event Scotland possibly a bit of a whisky festival potentially.
Lovely, very nice.
I'll be back up. I'm just doing that. I always do live video, so you're on live. Visit Scotland. It's never a good thing. I'm just going to turn. That was just a bit of hilarity, so I'm just going to turn that. Right, so there is the statue here for the Boer War. The Argyll and Sutherland Highlanders. And I'm just going to walk over to where I'm going to do like a tour of the grounds of the car park. It's not one that we often do. Usually I'm doing a tour when I'm inside the castle, but I'll just do one here now. And there's the wee graveyard down there. Sorry, I should be speaking English properly. Down there. So there we have it. This is what I do while I'm waiting for my group. And I thought something was missing. I don't know where that's gone. It was for India. I was looking for it, and anyway, my group today are from India. Hiya. should actually walk along the wall, but all the cars are in the way here. Just a nice view towards the graveyard. Oh, here we go. So the Stirling Castle tour is one that we do daily. And this is the first Stirling Castle tour I've done in ages. I should really say that. Here's our motor, that's our vehicle right there. Go and have a wee peek inside. That's my seat. And now we're going to walk down towards the viewpoint. Gosh, the weather has changed quite dramatically. Here. Isn't that beautiful? Anyone that knows me knows that I'm fascinated with graveyards. You are very welcome, Joe. I'm not in Inverclyde today. I'm going to come down towards the portcullis, which is fun. I mean, they're obviously doing some work. Half the car park, so if anyone is visiting Stirling Castle, just note that half the car park, look, it's full of construction. And then let's have a wee wander down here. Hi Joe from Virginia Beach. Awesome. Thanks for joining me so early in the morning for you there. It's a funny thing, everybody looks at me as if I'm absolutely crazy because I must look it. Probably like one of those annoying people who talk out loud without their phone next to their ear. And there you have some signs. Now I have a wee bit of advice. Actually, if you are visiting the castle and it's very busy, where I go to buy tickets, because inside the castle will be too full. Just over here is, look at that, that's the cottage, and you can go and buy your tickets in there. Hello Marlene. You can come up for a wee coffee. I just had a coffee on my own. But that's it there. Basically it's the Clan and Craft gift shop, so if you notice that it's quite busy, go in there for your tickets. Honestly, it will save you so much time standing in queues. And like you can see, I mean, this is still quite early and every bus is full, and we'll be there next week. Actually, we do shore excursions from Greenock Port, and we're going to have 3 buses here, so I need to make sure that we're not stuck. Hello Chris in Australia. Hello Helena. I'm going to come over and show you the nice Totsies. That's a funny one. So this is the route that you have to drive up. There you go. And just over there is the Wallace Monument, if you can just about make it out. Just over there. It's hard to see, kind of in the middle. It's a very kind of dull day, so you can just make out the Wallace Monument. And I'm just going to walk us up. Hello, Laura. It'd be nice if you came up. Want a wee day out. Hi, Rich Pal. And there's Bobby Bruce. There we go. Hello, Vanessa from New Zealand. What I'll do in a minute, I'm just checking our time. I've still got half an hour. I've left them exploring, but what I will do, excuse me, is I'll walk us in through the castle. I've already got my special pass and everything to get us in. But that's Robert the Bruce up in his wee plinth, because he's quite significant to this particular area of Scotland. Quite a few famous battles took place. We have the Battle of Stirling Bridge. You can't really see, there's the river just over there. And you heard me talking about next year is quite significant because it's the year of Coast and Waters 2020, which is a special year for Scotland where we celebrate our marine tourism. All our rivers and canals are all involved in that. So we're based along the River Clyde, but we do a lot from the Forth River and obviously here as well, Stirling. We've got the canals at Falkirk. I mean, the whole country, Loch Ness, Loch Lomond. In fact, we'll be going to Loch Lomond today. I'll see how we are for time. I might do a wee live feed from Loch Lomond. And there's our wee ice cream. Let us just go back inside the castle. And I'm very well, thank you, Rich Pal. Look at that. Isn't it a magnificent castle? Now, a lot of people will know that I'm very biased towards Stirling. I prefer it to other larger castles in Scotland, not naming any names. Nice wee ice cream. Right. Let's walk us through the castle. Let's go. Let's see how fast I can do this now, right? So this is obviously the pit. You can see this is a full-on defensive structure. So if you were trying to take the castle, you've got to contend with this wall face here. And we come through the first of the gates. Right, let me get my ticket ready, which I've still got. There's that young chap there who gave it to me. The castle.
No. Yeah, you need a ticket to go past this point. Yeah, you need a ticket for anywhere past here.
Yeah. I wish I could speak Spanish, but I can't. I'm already in anyway, so thank you. I think someone's trying to get a wee freebie. Excuse me. So I'm just going to walk us up onto the wall here. I just had a coffee in there. That's the Unicorn Cafe down there. Right. Let's come over. Let's come up here. God, I'm trying to get all my steps in. The funny thing about these cannons is that they were never fired. They were put in for decoration. So that's just where we came from. Just down there. then here we are. So actually, I'll take you right here. That's the Queen Anne Garden down there, named after James VI's wife Anne. You can see that there. Okay. And then up here, we're making our way. Look at that wee room. I love that, Dave. That's nice. My heavy breathing, it's because I'm just so bloody unfit. Like, it's a wee hole. I don't want to know what that was for. So down there, you see down there that kind of weird looking garden fixture. That is the King's Knot. That was put there for the coronation of Charles I when he came up to Scotland. This building over here, that one, that is the palace. James V built that as a wedding present for, well, Mary de Guise, Mary Queen of Scots' mother. I think I've done a Stirling Castle inside tour before. I love Stirling too. There we go. Thank you. Right. God, I'm honestly, Davey's making fun of my breathing. I want to see how quickly you can do this run, Davey. Right. So we come in. Do you know, actually, I've taken you guys up there before. That'll take you in. That's the Great Hall. It's the palace. I'll take you into the square and towards the Douglas Garden. So I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to do something a bit different. I'm going to take you down towards the kitchens and where you can see the Stirling Tapestries exhibition, which I've not been down to for ages. Aye, whatever. Let me just keep an eye on my time here. Yep, still got 25 minutes. So down there's the kitchens. Now I won't go in because it's, well, it's probably going to cut out. And the other issue with it is that there's creepy mannequins in there, and I'm not a big fan of creepy mannequins. So let's go off the tapestries. Now I came here years ago, and when they were still doing the tapestries, and when it was actually a special event when they were opening the palace again. It was called A Palace Fit for the Queen, and I was invited over because I used to blog back then for Search Scotland, and it was quite a fun thing to be part of. And all the ladies, they had the actors out, it was great fun. And my son at the time was only 2, and the actors were saying, right, everybody sit down and don't look at the Queen, and he was shouting back at the guy. It was quite sweet. Anyway, look at that, the sun's coming out. Like how the weather can change, literally. It's quite warm. So you walk the wall. Right, how quickly am I going to do this? How quickly am I going to do this? Right, let's go. There are sheer drops. Look at that. Beyond this point. Boom, boom, boom. What I do for you guys. Look at the sunshine. Oh, look, a crow. Game of Thrones or a jackdaw. I don't really know the difference. Right. I really should be doing more of this because I am so unfit. There's a better view, maybe. It's hard to see it, but you can just make out the Wallace Monument there. So we're called Slancha, Scotland. That's the name of our company. So Slange, which means cheers in Gaelic, and I'll just spell that for you guys. For you, Joe, it's S-L-A-I-N-T-E. There you go. Oh. Stirling. Now I know Barbara's going to watch us now. Barbara is one of our long time guests. She's coming back again, hopefully this year with me, and I met her in Stirling. She was just staying not too far from where the castle is here, and I picked her up and she said to me, I know we discussed an itinerary, but just take me where you want to go. So what we did is see where the Wallace Monument is. We parked to the bottom and we walked to the top, which was quite fun. We didn't go into the Wallace Monument, but we did. There's a nice walking trail which takes you up to the top there, like a woodland trail. It's great for kids as well. And we went up there, and then we went to the bridge, the Stirling Bridge, which is not the one that Wallace had his battle at, but I took her there. And then where else did we go? We went to Bannockburn, and I kicked her butt and changed history, as I was the Queen of England and won the Battle of Bannockburn, which is, as everybody knows, is not historically accurate. And then I took her to the ruins of nearby, just in that direction, Cambus Kenneth Abbey, which is where they believe a little piece of Wallace actually still lies. And you can see two tombs, one to James the Third of Scotland and his wife, who died nearby here at the Battle of Sauchieburn. Gosh. And then you need to try and get off again. Look at that. And apparently just up there, that's where the Queen's View is. The Queen's Viewpoint. Apparently Mary de Guise and all the ladies in waiting would stand there and look down this view here and see where those white houses are there. That's apparently where the local woman would wash all the clothes and hang them up, and they would watch all the people doing all their business, which was quite fun. So now I'm going to have to come off. Here we go. I'm going to Glencoe on Sunday actually. Alright, bye Davy. I'm on an Outlander tomorrow actually. And there's the unicorn. I won't go in, but if you have some time.
I got that.
There we are. Look at that. Powder, because it was a military barracks as well here. So these buildings were here. Right, how fast do you think I can get out of this castle? Let's see. That is 2 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the camera around. I think that kind of sums up the castle for this side of it. And you can see I look a bit bedraggled, but take care and I'll see you all later.